Hey everybody, welcome to the Mystery Triathlon. Looks like old Eyeball is ready to go and DC Enigma is there. So, we got Mazin Saga, as you see there. Kill Garuda K7 is the goal. Spot, the adventure of the Game Boy Spot Boy. Clear stage 3. In that game, if you hold down and jump, you'll get a little height. They'll need that. Imperium, really good shmup with a booming soundtrack that I'll probably be playing when it's on. I just want them to beat the King of the Sea. I think it's a big boat. That's the goals of these games here. And after we're done, jumping right into a Downwell tournament match. Again, a second one.
Ooh, it's going to be a fun few hours.
Any question? You all ready? Let me see.
Oh man, look at that armor doing the Harlem Shake.
Maybe I should post in the right room. I gotta post in the right room, damn it. I failed again. I went to the racing room instead of the mystery triathlon room. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Let's do this thing. 20 minutes per time, per game. Just like before. Did not change the rules. So, at 20 minutes, they may move on. They have to beat all 3. 60 minutes obviously being the worst time, a complete failure. I don't expect that to happen. I don't think it's happened a single time yet, and we've played some real trash here on this tournament already, so I don't expect any of these games to be failed, honestly. Spot would be the one they would fail, I think. Obviously, this is a beat-em-up game. Never are these really hard. I mean, are there any of these that are really hard? Really? They're not ever, not really. I mean, beating the whole thing, maybe, but just getting through a couple levels, usually they're meant to be like points.
Very
suckers.
doable.
Yeah, like the ones in the arcade will eat your money, but you'll win eventually. Those are going to be the hardest ones, of course. This is just a SNES game. Looking for a good time.
Both players taking some damage, but I mean, doesn't seem too bad.
It's this big.
Sykes getting stomped.
Big freaking Jurassic robot thing. This is what the bottom of Will Gator's machine looks like. A big city that he travels in.
Oh man, DC Enigma got crushed.
We are looking for the best final time, and I will add together the times of all their runs. But basically, I'm going by real time here, so any load time that they have, things like that. For those who haven't seen this before, that's the idea. In 30 minutes, if Syke has beaten 2.5 challenges, but then he'll be done as soon as he finishes the last one, whatever his time ends up being in real time, you know?
Is this the girl out of K7 they need to kill?
No.
Oh, guess not. Sykes moving on.
They'll know. They'll know. Unless I'm mistaken, the game tells you when you kill something what it is.
Okay.
The bosses have names, they pop up on screen, I'm pretty sure. If not, I better go remind myself what Garuda looks like, but I remember the game telling me, so that's what I base this on.
Alright, well nothing popped up for this, so I'm pretty sure you're right. He goes, new stage for Syke.
That was no boss, that's for sure.
Yeah, Bigfoot.
It looks like neither of them remembered to start their timers. I'll tell them, but...
Oh, DC's lost 2 lives. I didn't see that.
I think it's a game where you just continue and pop right back in. Most fighters are like that. There are only a couple popular fighters, like Final Fight and, you know, Streets of Rage, games like that, so those are the ones people know. But I'll tell you that nearly all of these games are just, you continue and you just go right where you left off.
Yeah.
Almost
a good
all
beat 'em up knows how to do that. There's a few, I can't remember any offhand by name, but there are some that will just like say, no, you're just gonna go right to the beginning.
Yeah, those are the worst. Those don't belong.
Actually, I think the first NES Double Dragon did that, didn't it?
It has checkpoints though, lots of them. I like Double Dragon a lot, but the first one was actually the best balanced of the 3, and the later ones did that too, but they didn't checkpoint it very well, and they were just totally mean. So those games are crazy bad. As much as I like Double Dragons, I can't recommend 2 and 3 to anybody. Double Dragon 1 did do that thing you're talking about, but it had so many checkpoints that it's okay. It's still really hard though. Harder than a beat 'em up should probably be, but when you go to the Kunio series, the Techno series, now you're asking for trouble, because those games are pretty tough.
Yeah. And if I remember right, you lose all your money and stuff, so you can't buy things.
In Kunio, yes. In Double Dragon 2, I think it's the one where You have like 3 lives, and there's instant death crap all over the place. It's just awful. It's miserable. If you die at the start, you're done. Double Dragon 1 has issues too, but Double Dragon 2 goes nuts, and Double Dragon 3 is, I think, the least popular of the 3. But it's
your one life.
It's too bad because it's got neat stuff.
Oh, DC Enigma's on last life, half health. Psyche's still rolling around with despair. At the same spot though.
I don't feel like it's gonna matter too much.
Oh, you got a nice heal on that level transition.
Eyeball's crushing this. 3 guys at once. Combo.
That's right. Beat him up on wake up.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, oh, oh!
Got a little messed up there. There's those shrimp. There's robot shrimp.
Uh-oh. Oh, there goes Sykes. He's down to his last. Oh no, he's got magic pixels. Oh, and a nice little health. DC's actually kind of gaining some traction. Oh, maybe that's Garada K7 right there.
There's a big skull with antenna. Did he glue those on? Is he a skeleton at all, or does he just look like one? You never know with these.
Just a mask, Party City mask.
Let's play this song instead. This will fit this better. This goings on of it. They're trying to figure out how best to deal with this mess.
Oh, you gotta attack the hands. Wow, that's nasty. Oh, DC Enigma goes down.
Back to it. Checkpoint you.
Oh.
I didn't actually game over, but it's not a bad checkpoint. So that's
yeah,
not too bad.
Not at the boss, but it's all good.
Psyche's taking a death as well. I don't know if he did that on purpose or not. He's going back to the start as well, so they're pretty synced up. And I figure they'll get it this time with the backup lives.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There's not too much junk in the way.
Yeah, they don't want to lose too much health. I saw them trying to attack the face, but I was unsure if they were doing damage or not. But it looks like they both found out that you have to attack the one appendage that comes out and slaps.
Just timing based. Play this Double Dragon music actually. It was from we played offline. Maybe we should have streamed it, but we were pretty exhausted. Double Dragon Neon, and ever since, the entire soundtrack, as much as it was in my head before, I just want to play through that game again just to enjoy it a second time here.
It's decent. I heard it's not the best. I never played it, but I do love the soundtrack in that game.
The game is okay. The stage design sucks, but co-op made it really good because you could just kind of resurrect your friend and not. There's no real penalty as far as I can tell for co-op, so it's just like, I guess the penalty is that you deprive yourself of a little bit of power, but it really doesn't matter. So you end up with just infinite lives almost, and that made it so much better because the game was getting a little nasty.
Oh, it sounds like Double Dragon done it right then, if you're asking me.
Yeah, co-op definitely fixed any difficulty issues that I had, except for maybe the final boss, but they made up for that with a credit song. So we're at 10 minutes looking to beat this boss. Can they do it?
I can't even tell if anyone's gotten any hits on that the boss yet. I was gonna say it doesn't seem like there's a tell to see which side he's gonna attack from, but there definitely is.
We'll see if they figure this out. I'll have to give him a hint. No, Psych's getting it.
Yeah.
He missed. Oh no.
Oh, they both went. Oh no, DC Enigma went down again.
Yeah, I would
Oh,
say
can't-
Neon is good because of the style, like 300%. I wish the gameplay were a little better because it's got things like iframe dodges and stuff, and it could be really good, but the stage is not so bad. It made it miserable. Come on, Eyeball, don't die. Oh, he's got him.
Gosh. Oh, nice.
The last strike. He flies off into the sun. But he's not done yet. It's
What?
Power Rangers time. Kill Garada at K7.
Good old projectile.
You know what? I'm gonna play the Power Rangers song now. I always play. Would that show have been better if they tried to fight the giants as little guys and girls before they became a giant themselves? Like that, what just happened was going on there? Because I don't know about that. That seemed like a stupid thing for old what is his name? Mazinger Z.
Mazinger Z.
That's maybe not a good thing for him to do. Psych's going down slowly here. He needs to get some hits in.
He had a nice command and lead, but it's he's taking it back. But oh no, watch your ankles, Psych.
I bet he thought he was done. I bet he's miserable right now. This.
Oh, nice block.
He thought he killed Garuda K7. Well, he doesn't go down that easy, buddy. You can't just poke his hand a little bit. You gotta take him out. Didn't even know he could shoot fireballs out of his chest when you're fighting his skull.
Psych's going down slowly. You gotta block.
More than that, he's got special moves too, and they're basic Street Fighter stuff. He's just not trying them.
He wants this hell to end.
He's playing this like Mortal Kombat 1 and not like Street Fighter 2. You can do some. You can throw your own fireball. You know, I mean, obviously they're not going to give that to the enemy, not you, right? Like that just makes sense to me. That's the kind of thinking you have to come into when you're playing a bad game. Not that this is a bad game, really, but any game, you just gotta expect some level of competency, right? Hope for the best.
Yeah, one-on-one fighter. There's something going on here. We got a little buffering.
That's right. Right at the end of Garada, maybe. It's close.
One more hit. One more hit.
Oh my god.
Did he get him? Oh.
Garada's down.
Oh, no.
Garada K7 has been defeated with one
Yes.
freaking magic pixel of health. Nice work, Psych. Look at that life bar. Get that perfect bonus. Look at you don't put a perfect bonus in a game and not give you the means to get it, right? Like you definitely have other moves, obviously.
Move that will never cease. Mike.
That's right. Well, here comes a beautiful game.
Oh, is this Game Boy? Oh goodness.
Psych earns himself a solid 7-minute lead with that. Maybe, unless DC can pull off the same and take out this boss, but every second's counting against him now. He's starting to do some good damage, and he's on the fight too. Maybe Psych's only going to get himself a minute, actually, here.
He's got to get started first. Oh, there he goes. Then he started his timer.
DC's got the extra life, too. He's not like Psych was on his last bit of health and everything, but DC, he's ready.
See, maybe we'll get some special moves on his side.
That'd be nice to see. Well, I guess we'll find out. I mean, apparently sword poking works, because Garuda may not be the best fighter, actually. He's just used to winning with pure size. Never had to do a fair fight before, I think. Okay, so we can talk about Spot now, I guess, but I'd rather not. I'd rather talk about Garuda some more.
I want to see these moves.
I'll wait to talk about Spot until both players are on it. That won't be
Yeah,
long.
he's just hitting snails with blocks. We've seen that before.
I mean, Garada's losing that exchange. Getting hit with a sword is worse than getting hit with a fireball. So, this works, apparently. Like, it barely does, but it does work. Not the smartest AI around.
Just some good old counter poking going on here. No special moves. We're gonna see anything from here, it looks like. Only from Garada.
He's gonna do that fireball spam till he's dead. And that might not happen. He's countering now with his axe in the air.
Oh wow, it's not letting him get in. Not letting him get in at all. Impenetrable defense.
Man, oh jeez, he's starting to win. He's starting to win. So this is a Genesis fighter if you wanted to play. Honestly, it's not that bad. A Genesis beat 'em up game. I kind of miss that genre. It doesn't really exist anymore. That's why Neon excited me a little bit. Co-op. But like I said, it could have been a lot better than it was.
Yeah.
I wish it was a little bit more carefully designed. But the music in it and the art and everything, really good. You insult your co-op buddy while you're playing. Every time they take too long, you call them like snail brain or something when you walk in the door. Little touches like that make it really good. Garada's down again. Poked to death. Same story. Same situation. Yep. Just barely. So here's Spot. Regrettably, we have to talk about Spot now. I mean, we could just talk about Garada some more. What a badass skeleton he was. This is a really crappy platformer. There's not much to it. You can pick up and throw stuff. You can get a little bit of a boost jump by holding duck when you jump, and that's almost all there is to this game. It's not got a whole lot to it beyond that. You don't really have to collect anything, you just gotta kind of go. Throwing stuff obviously is your...
That bouncing face
It's just...
was ate a block, and he was not the happiest camper.
This is a lot like Chip and Dale, if Chip and Dale were a terrible game and not one of the best games on the NES. Like, this is what Chip and Dale would probably be if it were on the Game Boy, I guess. Game Boy usually doesn't have the best titles in general. There's a couple good ones.
Nah.
Psych deposited himself into a pit. Welcome to my Twitter tomorrow, Psych. I'm gonna get that clip. Can somebody make that for me? Man, that's too bad. We're looking to beat Stage 3, which I'll know it when I see it, because it's really annoying, actually. I was debating whether I should make them play that or not. But Psych is not there yet, I can tell you that.
Enigma is covering his health.
There is a Spot game for the NES that is a 4-player party game. It is basically... it's a zone control kind of game. You collect all the tiles that you step next to, including the enemies, and then they get to go kind of game. There's 4 players, so it's a little chaotic. It's pretty good. It's one of the ones that actually holds up into modern times. I don't know if that is an actual board game that exists. Man, Psych, what the hell? What did he do?
Is that jump hard, or is he just missing it? Because I think he's died there twice.
I don't know what he's doing. No, it's not. It's like a board game. It's turn-based. It's a strategic kind of game. This Spot game. I might make people play it just out of curiosity if they can figure it out. Thanks for the clips. Psych is having so much trouble with this stage.
Oh no, he fell.
Like I said, jump. I like to put in one bad game, in my opinion, one bad game. People disagree on what's bad, but I think that this game is the bad one of the pack. The other two, I like to put in an easy one, a fun one, and a shitty one. And in my opinion,
this is the bad one.
Imperium will be the easy one, and it's also fun. It just happened to be both. Mazen Saga is pretty fun. I think it's interesting to look at least. And Spot has no value. It is garbage. Just to slow them down, because you gotta have a little challenge here. Spot is gonna bring in that.
Oh wow, I think Enigma just passed Psych.
That is Stage 3. The Tree. Welcome. Welcome everybody to Stage 3, the goal. So he's caught up. He's lost his lead. Psych has fallen behind. It doesn't really matter what route you take at the end either.
Alright, so Psych just made it through. I think we've got a bit of a head start, I think.
Got a bonus or something.
Oh, he can't make it up there.
What you have to do is as obnoxious as it could possibly be. You have to go across the top of the tree and down the right side, and then leave. You see that exit sign on Psych's screen on the right? That's the goal.
Yeah.
You have to go... Yeah, there's no way through there except over the tree. You have to get... That one freaking tile of tree is causing this stage to exist. So the goal is to climb upwards all the way around. It's a pain in the ass. This is where they'll have to use that duck jump that I was telling them about. So there he goes. That one bit of height.
He's got it now. Oh, he crouched midair. Hey, there we go. Progress. Oh.
Man, I hate this game. I mean, they're making really good time on it, though. Honestly, they're not doing too bad at all.
Alright, there we go. Up. Oh, wow.
Psych is getting up there. He's getting the hang of it. He's getting the hang of spots. That's too bad, but he's getting there. Hey, clonked a bee. Nice work. Way to clonk, eyeball.
Oh, that looks like a nice little pixel perfect jump up. Oh, did Enigma die? He went all the way down.
I think the game is friendly about that, at least. It's not gonna restart them, I don't think. It might, but I don't think so. I think Psych has done it, though. Unless he screws up and starts over the tree!
Oh, no! What are you doing, Psych?
You gotta hang right, buddy. You gotta get those coins. You don't want that stinking heart. Ah.
Now he might take a hit going back up here if any of those enemies. Oh, there's a bee.
Ah. He's still alive.
One hit.
No, is he going for the shortcut? Not. No, there he goes. It's complete.
All right,
that's gonna do
you're done.
it. Yes, that's it. Psych is out of spot. Good riddance.
Oh, man. Off to Imperium with ye. This game's terrible.
So much.
And looks like Enigma's done too now.
This is neck and neck.
Both players on Imperium, but I believe
shmup.
Oh, a nice fun game.
Yes, that's right. And now I will play only Imperium music for the rest of this broadcast. For the rest of this year, I'll just play this booming soundtrack. Psych is taking forever. He's losing his lead. He lost his lead because he's taking 100 years to load. Pilot this Gundam in this shmup war and just win. Go get him. That's the goal. The C stage is area 3-ish, I think. They'll get there. That shouldn't be
you
hard.
got a few bosses to kill?
I play a lot of shmups though, so I might be biased and maybe made this harder than I think. But I don't think.
Seems pretty par for the course so far.
Yeah, it's not outrageous, but you do get really strong in this, and you lose power-ups one by one when you die. So let's say you got 3 laser upgrades. If you die, you just drop down to 2. That's how it works.
Oh, that's much more forgiving than pretty much everything else.
I'm pretty sure you also can swap weapons It's been a little while since I played this, but I made it really far before I finished up. You can swap weapons whenever you want, and you can upgrade them individually and pick which one you like to use, and you also have 5 HP, obviously.
I feel like more shmups should have health. Maybe not 5, but
Well,
a couple of hits.
each health bar, I'm pretty sure, is what's going to downgrade your damage, so just getting hit sucks. In general, it's as bad as ever. You don't want to get hit.
They're both taking some pretty serious hits.
Yeah, they got a little ways to go, but it isn't a hard shmup. It's not like Arcade Gradius or something. You know, it's relaxed enough that you can just enjoy destroying an army with your Gundam. That's the idea here. They know what they're selling. They know you want to play this and win.
Yeah, you can destroy missiles on Enigma side there.
Really, the Sykes needing to catch up because he took so long to load, and I am going to hold that against him. But he could during a boss fight or just not dying as much. Those two things are how you catch up in a shmup. Really laying it thick on the boss using iframes like that bomb that he just used. I don't know why he wasted it, but maybe he was figuring out buttons. Things like that you can use to buy time. Hell yeah, stage 1 theme just kicked in. It's amazing.
Oh, I'm liking that. Oh, we got a game over.
Oh.
Whoa! Oh,
Wiped out.
is that it? Your life bar's gone and that's it?
I never wiped out. I don't know. Maybe they will wipe out on this, in which case Psych would technically win. Psych gamed over as well.
Uh-oh.
This player's gonna have to pick up the pace and do better. I know that you get healed between stages. Maybe he just doesn't like that you lost level 1.
You died on the easiest level. Get out of here, kid.
Like I said, maybe I'm biased against shmups. Because I don't think I got hit at all on this stage. I thought it was a really basic level.
It might be a little bit of bias going on here, Schmite.
Where you coming from those gross ones to this? It's pretty calm.
They also have like a charge meter or something in the upper right.
Chat's saying there was a continue that Psyche used and DC didn't. And I understand why he wouldn't on stage 1. So it probably is one level at a time needs to be beaten with that health bar. That would make sense.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure the thing in the top right is adjustable speed for your mech. You can on the fly switch.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Okay, so what we have going on here actually is, like you were saying, 5 HP maybe is too much. These are the lives. Basically, you just don't explode. That's all. You have 5 lives.
Little damage lost, but you get to keep playing.
Yeah. You don't get interrupted and lose all your power-ups. You get a little weaker, but you're not dead. That's what this is.
It's these ships right here. These red ships have been like tearing them up. They usually just get hit by the beam. They don't get hit by any of those bullets. They don't dodge the straightforward direct at you beam.
One thing about shmups is you kind of get used to the enemies and what they're up to and stop getting hit so much.
We need more people to play Giga Wing.
Psych's getting close to that XP field. There's this new gun. I wonder if he noticed.
Oh, nice. I noticed that when they got it, but I didn't see
There
it.
it is.
I don't think I saw a beam. Oh, whoa. We got our own beam.
You get some really nice guns, and basically it's based on XP. So they're going to unlock all 4 weapons, and then each weapon will start getting upgrades, I think is how this goes. We're at the boss. DC's fighting for his life with 1 health, and Psych is there with 5. No longer the weak link here.
Oh no, Enigma went down.
Psych has taken 2 hits. He's still in this. He's got it. The boss is destroyed. Moving on.
Nice.
Let's rest in the stage here.
Oh, that's just sub-boss.
Yeah. Come on, Psych. Stop taking so many hits. You got hit by the minions. Can't believe this.
He's got another weapon.
Yeah, it's a weird
Or is
one.
that 2?
He's committing to it. It's not really a good weapon for this eyeball.
Oh, that's one of those reverse weapons. You have
Yeah.
to move like back to shoot up.
It's for when dudes are chasing you. Not really ideal right now, you know. This is what I'm saying. Oh, here's this. Don't
There
get
we
hit
go.
this time, and maybe you'll be all right. Oh, man,
Oof.
players are having a hell of a time
no.
improving.
No continues. You go back to square one if you die.
Well, the continues there on the options, but Psych is
Where is
hoping
it?
it'll
Oh.
take him further in than it will. I'm sorry. It just isn't that way, eyeball. You're not going to get that mid-continue, you know. You got to beat the whole stage in one go.
Man, no upgrades either. It is kind of weird how you get experience to get your weapons. I think I like that. You're not have to worry about like not random ships, but certain ships that coming out and giving you your power ups.
Yeah. Yo, Rocco, thanks for the sub, man. Well, I love this game. But I am obviously needing to relax on the ship moving around shooting infinite gun game type. That
This
is
is
too...
literally esports.
It's too intense for you right now.
I play too many of them.
Oh, that beam.
Do they get health back somehow? I think Psych got health back somehow last time. I didn't see how. I don't remember.
Yeah. Yeah, he
Maybe-
definitely took some hits before he got to that boss, and he had full health. So,
Maybe the
I don't know
XP.
how.
Maybe the XP.
Oh, possibly.
We'll
That'd
see
be
when he
pretty
gets.
dope if it was tethered to it.
Hey, Mike as well with the sub. Thanks a lot. Those Prime subs.
Primo subs. that is sick.
Oh, you never saw that one before?
No, I've seen it all the time. I love it.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is
yeah.
definitely XP on HP leveled up. So throughout this stage, they get 2 or 3 HP back, so they actually have 8 lives. It's not too mean, right? This is the easiest shmup in the world. Come on, eyeball, win it. DC, get this done. You can do it.
Man, I just cannot
ships
tell if
move?
like enemies are moving fast or if that's just like screen.
Here's these boys again for eyeball. I think DC is
Dropping
further
the
than
bomb.
anyone's been yet. Currently, and with a lot of health. They're starting to get the hang of this. You see the way the boss works there? I love him.
Yeah,
He throws
Oh,
around his
wow.
weak point like a baseball. Keep
made
away.
quick work of them.
Yeah. Man, Eyeball is so bad at these minions here. They trashed him last time, too.
Wow, level 2, nice.
Yeah, it's Powerhouse. Like, you pretty much stick with the one that's highest level for the most part. Sometimes you use that
Oh.
chaser, but usually...
But he took damage and it dropped right back down to level 1. And that was his last set of bombs. Which I don't think Psych used at all. His
Yeah.
last couple games.
I don't think he has been. And you know, that's another thing too, is use your damn tools. Let's throw those suckers. Right now is a really good time, in fact, to throw those suckers. Whenever you think you're going to take damage, it's time to bomb. It's an obvious use.
He's sitting on 3.
He might be sitting on them for the boss.
Possibly.
But I mean, he's already, if he just made it to the next stage, you know, instead, that would be a better use. Use it. Psych. Game over on TC again. Ah. Oh. Well, Psych leveled up. I wonder if he noticed his laser gun upgrade yet. He just likes this wide beam too much. There's that bomb.
Ooh, there we go. Okay, he's gonna clear himself a nice little path.
Psych started this game later, but the timer for him is 20 minutes. That starts when he finished the other game. So he's actually in the lead here. Here's the boss of the stage. It is not the King of the Sea, though. For the record. I guess they're not going to beat Imperium if they don't pick it up. And if Psych doesn't figure out how to switch to his good gun, he might be in real trouble. Because this game is going to be friendly about that. He's getting a little trouble there.
Uh-oh.
What is he saving him up for now? Bomb! Bomb! Oh my god.
Oh. There we go.
He's armless. He is disarmed.
Ooh, this... Getting close.
Oh my god, if he just used a strong gun, he'd have him dead by now for sure. I don't know what he's not doing it for. Maybe he didn't notice. Well, he's got it. He's beaten stage 1.
Oh, nice.
Well, Psych is definitely in the lead now. The base of the sea. Can he beat this level in one try? Because that would be enough to beat it, if he could pull it off. Honestly, he might have 2 attempts in him. They were on that level 1 for a long time. For the love of God, Psych, please use the level 2 lasers. So. He's gonna get his next... He's gonna get this gun upgraded too soon, and then he'll be good, I guess, for the rest of the run. Because it's an okay gun too, and I like it. All right, it's just half the damage.
Yeah, it seems pretty good.
It's just not as good as the upgraded one.
But if he gets hit, it's gone anyway. So seeing that he does love this gun so much, he should be using those double lasers.
There it is. Now we're vicious.
Oh wow!
This goes up to level 3, maybe 4. I'm not even sure. It definitely covers the whole screen shmup style. So this game actually gets a little easier. Yeah, downgrades are based on what gun you're using currently, for sure. I don't think you lose them, but you definitely get them sucked down to level 1, which you do not want. Obviously, these are nice to be able to just sit there and win, so you don't want to get hit now.
Like, look at this.
Part of these old shmups, where you don't graze bullets or anything fancy like that, big part of these shmups is killing the enemy before they fill the screen with bullets. So when you have the way to do it like this, huge boon for your survival. So much help. It's so much easier to win when there's not bullets on the screen too. Just enemies. The faster you can get rid of them, the better. All offense works extremely well.
He's got his lasers upgraded now as well. But doesn't matter. Like, nothing's hardly getting close to him.
There will be enemies that do, like these. He got hit.
Yep, there he goes.
He got hit twice. Eyeball. Pull it together. He's really bad at these lasers that shoot diagonals. 4 hits in a row on these lasers.
Oh my goodness. Bombs.
He's no match for the sea. The King of the Sea is not going down today. That power. There's that laser upgraded.
Oh, nice. Ooh. That laser looks like it should be the strongest weapon in your arsenal.
Yeah, XP upgrades lasers right after that gun. It is does not care what gun you're using when it upgrades. It picks in order.
Are those lobsters shooting their frontal body? That's dope.
Psych is down.
Oh, man.
He probably doesn't have time to finish now. But I think he's default won this by like 10 seconds because of Spot. We might not get to see the King of the Sea today. I'm sorry. Apparently level 1 would have been enough. You never know with shmups. I'm sure if Slow Beef were here, we'd have seen the King of the Sea, right?
Yeah. He went through all of 1942.
That game's harder than this.
Oh. I will not disagree with you on that.
This was the Penguins pack. Good riddance, Penguins pack. Filled with Spot. DC has made it to the boss. The wrong boss, obviously, but he'll be where Psych is, at least. If he can pull it off, it's going to be close again. Oh, the Chaser's a really good idea for this boss, actually. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, he's got him. He's got a missile chasing him, but he's got him.
It gave up. Oh, Sykes got his double batarangs back, and he's actually... It looks like he's going to hold on to him until boss time.
I think that's a foolish move.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, all these ships.
It's definitely time. Yeah, he's changed his mind immediately. They don't mess around. They expect you to have something.
Alright, switch back. Oh, never mind.
I don't know why these are giving him such a hard time. Yeah, like, this is an enemy you don't really even have to... God damn, it's like, you don't even have to kill these. You just have to sit in the right place, you know. Well, Imperium has failed to be beaten. Time is nearly out. And like I said, with that, Psych not only got here first, he also beat the first boss. Definitely giving him the victory here. I think it's fair to make that call. He did make it through Spot first, and he also, like, that alone would default him to win, but he also beat the boss. If I were going to tone this challenge down, it would be just stage 1, which he did complete first as well. So congratulations, Psych, to move on. You can go down there and talk to him for a bit if you would like. Say hello. Hey, Psych, DC.
Hello.
Hey!
Time is up. I don't.
Time is up. Does it?
Don't see anyone beating the King of the Sea. Psych made it here like 30 seconds faster. So congratulations, Psych.
Oh my goodness! Congratulations, Psych.
You also beat stage 1. I didn't expect so much trouble from Imperium, but you did beat stage 1 on this first. So congratulations on that. Both of you managed to clear it eventually, though.
Yeah, I suck at shmups.
You were sitting on your bombs. I was yelling. I didn't expect this game to be so brutal. I thought Spot would be
shmups are
the...
kind of hard.
It's just it took me a while to figure out how to beat the mid boss. Was the thing. After that, it wasn't too bad.
It's a game that gives you health instead of lives, but only 1 life.
Yeah.
You do get to continue from whatever stage you beat. Unfortunately, the stage is kind of long and they were stripping you up just on the 1.
Oh man, Spot was the thing.
Spot was what I expected people to get stuck on. Both of you beat that in 8 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Yep, good old Game Boy platformer, the best genre for this console.
Yeah, I love when Cool Spot tries to imitate McKids. That's the way to go, I feel like.
Yeah, why didn't they, like, try to copy the other Cool Spot game? Like, the one that was on the Genesis and SNES.
Yeah, I don't... Maybe just Game Boy Limited. I don't know.
Very.
I was talking about... I know there's another Spot game on the NES. It's a board game.
But what?
Oh yeah, there's also like games. There's also a Cool Spot game on the NES, which is just like Othello, I think.
It's not really Othello, but it's similar to that kind of game. I wouldn't
Yeah.
mind playing it sometime. It's pretty good.
Huh. Interesting. I've never heard of that. Only one I was really familiar with before today was the one on the Genesis, I think it was. SNES. I can't remember which system it was on, but that one that has good music but is a bad game.
All right, well, you'll be up against the Voice of Dogs, Psych, at some point in the future.
All
Whenever,
right.
whenever you two want to organize that. And DC, thanks for playing. You made it to
Hey, no problem.
Made it through the qualifiers, and you did almost win this. It was really close.
30 seconds, man.
Yeah, that was
All
a
right.
really close race.
No, good race. That was a really good race.
It was
It
close.
was a lot of fun.
In part, it was closer because Psych went down the tree and fell the left side
Yeah.
Oh.
and had to climb it again. That certainly hurt him, but he still managed to beat it first. A master of spot.
I guess I know my really shitty platformers really well.
Well, we're going to get ready for this Downwell tournament now. We got another match right now, so stay tuned, folks.
All right,
All right.
take care.
Take it easy.
Sticking around for this, Azite.
Sure.
We'll be right back, folks. I'm going to mute us and set that up. It's probably going to be fast. It looks like they're already ready to go, so we'll hop right into Downwell. Welcome to Downwell.
Oh, this is nice.
So we're using the cats as win icons down there. First one to get 2 wins, best of 3. Any mutations you want to take? I don't know what they're called in this game exactly. Any modifiers, you know, level up things. Any style you want to use is legal. Anything like that. You can do whatever option you want that's in game. There's nothing that I feel like is unfair, so anything is legal. They are different. I don't know that they're unfair though. I wouldn't say they are. Unflammable. Thanks for the
Super
sub.
excited for this tourney. Hope
Yeah.
it goes down well.
Nice.
I'm waiting for confirmation that they're ready and we'll start. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. By the way, really appreciate being able to start immediately. I love that time. I mean, that's on their end more than mine, obviously. Really appreciate the so 30 minutes to beat the game. If it does not happen in that time, and they're playing on normal, if it does not happen in that time, then I'll go by whoever made it further. And if there's a tie for that, then whoever got there first wins by default. And that is to say 3-1. If they both get there, that's it. If it's the boss, whoever got to the boss first, I don't care how well they did on the boss. Like if they're 1 hit away from winning, they still lose to the person who got there first. They have to actually finish in 30 minutes or get there first. That's the goal. So here we go. And Downwell is a game
Ooh.
I know not everyone has seen, so we can talk about the mechanics here while people are going through Area 1.
Right. So you see that gauge on the right? That's their ammo, and different gun types use different different levels of ammo.
Yeah.
And you see like a lot of bouncing up there like that. Okay, I was gonna say you didn't fully get that combo, but you get levels of combos. So I believe it's at 8, 15, and 25.
Well, we'll talk about combos in a second here. We'll talk about the basics. So, like you said, the ammo keeps you in the air. If you hit the ground, you reload, and that ends your combo. We can talk about combos in a second because that complicates things.
Yeah.
You can shoot or jump on most enemies to kill them. The red ones you cannot jump on; they'll hurt you if you touch them. So those ones have to be shot. And they're constantly switching their weapons. There's like 8, and you can tell which one it is by letter. And each of those weapons also is either heart-shaped or energy-shaped. And if it's heart-shaped, you get a heal, 1 HP. If it's energy-shaped, you get some ammo, permanent ammo. And as for HP, if you overflow the HP 4 times, which is what that white bar is,
You get a nice little increase.
Yeah, you do. You get yourself some nice max HP boost. You could end up with like 10 HP, theoretically. You also get to pick a mutation at the end of every level. You also have a shop where you can buy some HP and energy upgrades. It is energy shaped. I don't know exactly what to call it.
Like a battery or who knows.
It's shaped like one of the pellets on the right. Honestly, it looks a little like that to me, but it's kind of like a rectangle with sharp ends, like a 6-sided rectangle kind of thing. It's shaped like energy. Damn it. Anyway, so we were talking about combos are the complicated part of this game. If you can get 15 without touching the ground, you'll get energy upgrades for free on top of money. And if you get 25, you'll get that energy upgrade and health. There's no reason to go past 25 though. I feel like there should be. I feel like that is honestly my biggest complaint with the game, is that there's not scaling upgrades for getting a big combo. I think it should give you something, but it doesn't. So you might as well land at 25 when you can and get that health and HP and get that energy in your guns.
Right. It'd be nice, yeah, like you were saying, if it's scaled, that would, especially like given how this game is designed, it wants you to be in the air pretty much all the time. It would actually give you a reason never to land.
Yeah, I know there are players who can go through this whole game without landing, and that's crazy, and they should be rewarded for that. They're punished, actually, because they don't get anything for past 25. They don't get more than 1 HP. That's a weird decision, but that's the way it is, so not really a reason to do it. I mean, if you're going for speed and you absolutely don't care about HP, I guess you could, but even so, you might as well land and get it. I don't know. It would be okay to bust I mean, it wouldn't bust the game wide open because you could just give me more HP at 50. I mean, you could just keep it going the exact same way, just make me not have to land. That's what I'm saying. You would get a whole lot of HP in Area 4, though, because of the way that area works.
Oh, yeah. Area 4 is basically everything we were just talking about not landing.
Area 4, you still wouldn't get a ridiculous amount if it worked that way, but you'd get some. So there are 4 areas to the game. Area 1, I feel like you shouldn't really try to combo in. It's your ammo being low and not upgraded yet really makes it really hard to use a lot of these guns. A lot of these guns are way better late game when you can afford to jump a bunch. Early game, it's pretty hard to get a combo. I feel like you're going to take damage trying a lot of the time in Area 1 unless you're really good. Area 2, even worse. that's where the players are right now. There's spikes, there's skulls. If you shoot the skull, he gets mad, turns red. So you're supposed to jump on him. He's a reflex enemy. There's other enemies here, lots of reds. There's a skeleton that throws stuff. Area 3 is where I try to start getting combos. Area 3 is this water area. We'll see it right now, actually, as Felix is there. So you're drowning here, but it's not a huge problem. There's oxygen in the shells, and on hard mode it's just floating around. As long as you're diligent about picking it up, you can still combo here and be okay. This is a good place to get combos. And then Area 4 is just kind of has no ground at all, and every enemy's red. It's not a difficult area either, and you definitely
I don't
will
think
end up
it's
with combos.
I think it's one of the easier places.
I think it is too, and you'll definitely end up with some combos there because there's no way you won't. You're either gonna get a combo or you're dead. You don't have any ground, so you're eventually, when you do hit the ground, you have accrued so many. I don't know why people would run Boulder. I wouldn't recommend it. That is one of the styles. You have a bunch of styles in this game. I can think of 4 off the top of my head. There's Levitate, which makes you fall slower. I don't like that, and we're racing, so that's pretty...
Yeah, they're both using arm spin right now, which means they found a lot of gun modules.
Their arm spin, I think, is probably the prime choice. Gives you a ton of guns, and what does it do? Less stores, is that it?
Yeah.
That's good. I think that's the best.
Rare.
I think that's the best in general play, and I think it's the best for getting this game done fast. Regular style, it's going to relax on the weapons, give you more money and stores. Probably not the best choice for this race, but I think you could win with it pretty easily. And then there's Boulder style, which takes away upgrade options at the cost of 2 HP max, which that really isn't that much HP. I mean, these players at 7 are 5 and 7 HP already, so, you know.
Yeah, Gene's taking some hits, though, and then Aquifer, it's been pretty scary going down
make
for
their HP bars
Gene.
a little bigger, actually. I think that's a good idea. Might as well.
Yeah. Down to 2 HP, Genie's side. But I believe Gene might be leaving... Nope, that's 3-2. One more level of Aquifer. So like those little jellyfish enemies on Felix's side, they actually come from the bottom, and then if you don't kill them, if they hit the top of the stage, they just come swarming down.
Does Boulder fall faster? I've never used it. It sounds so bad. But if it does that...
Gene down to one more hit.
Oh, no.
And they're going down.
That's too bad. Playing safely might win this tournament. I don't know. They're trying to rush. It is a race. It's also a really hard game. It's random. It's reflex-based. It's rough. They do have palette choices. They can use whatever they want for that, too. Obviously, because they're playing red versus blue here. But I can tell by the zone it is the final zone for Felix here, working on it. Playing it safe, I don't know that I would call what they're doing safe. You know, they're pretty fast and loose too here, but they're doing well. They're playing as fast as they need to survive, and they're doing okay. They keep that up.
One of the good things about... Oh, go ahead.
They keep that up, they'll be here soon, because this is the last area.
And one of the good things about Area 4 is that you're almost guaranteed a 25 combo, because there's just like no ground almost at any point in the game, except for the little stasis shops.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I love that. He took damage and just kept on falling.
You do have gems up the top right, that's what that's for. So the stores, they do sell HP and energy and max HP upgrades. Really expensive, that one. The cost of those things raises with every floor you clear, so you just want to buy them when you can. There's no reason at all to hold off on shopping. You're just gonna waste time. I actually did a run once where I didn't spend any, and it sucked. It was worse than it could have been. Might as well buy stuff. It's a good source of healing at this point. That and combos might be all you get. Oh geez, I hit on the way down.
Wow, that's...
So for mutations, they are picking one every level, so by the time they get to the end, they have like 10 of them. I don't have them on screen. Normally they'd be at the bottom there. I just don't have them on screen because as good as they are, I don't feel like they're that relevant. There's only a couple that I really like. Like he's got a turret on the left there. It's pretty nice, but it's not like game-changing or anything. He also explodes terrain when he bounces. You can see that happen. I can just tell which ones he has by looking here. One of the really good ones, gem-powered, gives you ammo back as you get gems. And I think he does have that. So that lets him stay in the air. He also has the gem attractor, I think. So that combination, you kill enemies, they drop money, and that fuels your gun, so you don't have to land anymore. That's really nice, and it helps a lot on the boss, too. And it's at this point where I would be shopping for the best weapons. There are a few really good ones. I think laser is top tier at this point in the game.
Mhm.
Goes across the entire bottom. It will only be stopped by like solid terrain. It goes through enemies, does high damage, shoot it a ton. And that's Downwell, and that's probably the last time I'm going to talk about the basics of Downwell. And I'll just refer other people to this race if they need to know details, fine details. I don't mind talking about how to play the game, but on that level I'm not going to go over it too many times.
We're at the boss of Felix.
Yeah. So whatever mutations he has, I don't think there's a whole lot left. How many are in this game? You get so many. You don't get them all. You definitely don't get all of them.
It's not that many, maybe 12 or so, I want to say. So you're only missing a few at most.
Yeah, I feel like you're missing maybe 6.
Oh, I don't think it's that much.
There's a laser with a heart upgrade on it, so that's going to heal and give them the power. And somebody was saying earlier, and it probably is true, that every weapon upgrade you find during this boss fight is a heart. This is a 4-phase boss fight.
Going through every level you've been through previously.
Yep. So that was tier 1, now we're doing tier 2. This boss shoots out minions, which you can pretty easily dispose of, and then it shoots a triple blast. You gotta be careful of that, it is aimed at you. It will do that every time you get to the next section of its life bar, and I think it's 5 sections per phase, and once you've done that, you move on to the next part. It might actually just be 4 sections per phase. I think it's 5. Well, we're in the underwater section now, and now you have to worry about air.
Yeah, it's only 4. Got one more after this.
Well, I mean, sets of HP before it goes to the next phase. It's definitely 4
Right.
areas. But I would say Felix has this one in the bag. We have seen this boss before, but he didn't die last time. This time, though, Felix is loaded and super tearing this thing apart. He's doing really well.
Wailing on him.
Now, that
Like
laser
it
was
fit.
not a heart, so I don't know if that's true. Might have the weapon switching thing, but I don't think it is true. I didn't see him switch that weapon. Just got an energy upgrade. Which honestly isn't too great anymore. It's a very minimal amount. Obviously, he's shooting that laser like 20 times here. How many times is this? It's like 12 there. And also has gems filling his ammo up, so...
And this boss is done for.
Felix has gotten point 1. Nice work.
That was a pretty fast run, too. That was under 10 minutes.
Back to start for another go. We can talk about the weapons. Gene Genie says, why is everything knoppy? Knoppy is the gun that you aim. It's a machine gun. It's rather weak, but I do like it later when you have ammo to spam it. It's nice to be able to aim it. You can stay airbound. It's hard to go fast with that, though. I'd rather have an obliterator, like the shotgun or the laser. The cat was just risky.
The only benefit is that you can aim it. It's the only machine gun in the game you can aim just about 30 to 45 degrees.
I just don't know if it's the right weapon for a race. I would question that.
Oh, just over 10 minutes. That was still pretty fast nonetheless.
One of the world records for this game is 8 minutes and some change.
Wow.
8.5 minutes, something like that. So that's actually a pretty good time. To be anywhere near that, it would put you on the board. I'm giving them the ready single here. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. I lost my 4 to Discord, but that's okay. They got the
It was just a 3 count, that's all.
That's right. Well, it looks like, well, by the way, folks, we might very well have a mystery triathlon race after this, another one, so I'm happy to knock those out. I'm doing 2 tournaments at once, and I don't want to be doing them all year long, so if people want to schedule their matches, I'm all for it. And furthermore, if you find yourself in the mystery triathlon with your opponent ready to go and you see a different match up there, I can do 4 at once. I can do 2 sets of 2. So by all means, and you'd actually help me out a lot because it's less games for me to organize, I'd be extremely all about loading up your streams as well. So if you're ready to go right now with this group that wants to go tonight, let me know.
Get on in here.
Yeah, we're ready for you to compete. You can all play the same game. It's still 1-on-1. It'll just be one, you know, I'll split down the middle. You'll play the same pack, left side versus left side, right side versus right side, is what I'll do. I got no problem with that. In fact, I think it's a better show to watch 4 screens at once. But I'm not going to force people to do that. It's harder to schedule, is the thing. But I have done the best scheduling system I've done yet on the chat. So people sign up through a form with proposed times. They have my calendar available to see what times are there. And then I approve or disapprove it. We can talk about the guns, though. There are a decent amount in this game. There's the default gun's pretty good. We see that right now on the right. I don't remember exactly what it's called. There's Noppy. We're going to see some of that. Eugenie keeps getting that, apparently. So this gun is pretty similar to the default gun, except you can spin it left and right. It has a little bit more ammo. There's Triple, which is one of my least favorites. It wastes ammo like nobody's business. And honestly, I don't feel like the spread helps me very much. It is the Contra spread kind of gun, and it just doesn't work very well in this game, I don't think.
Very short-ranged.
It is. Talk about the other guns when we see them here. Puncher is this weird shotgun kind of thing. There is a shotgun, right? And it's not that.
Yeah, there's a shotgun. Much better than a puncher, I think.
Yeah, this is just like a shotgun without spread.
So there's a shotgun on the left side right there.
Yeah.
That's the real shotgun.
The shotgun is like, I would say, second only to the laser in terms of damage, and maybe even higher, actually. The range is worse. I just like the range on the laser. It makes me feel safe. But the shotgun is really good, and I'd be happy to have that, too. Any other weapons? I think that's about all of them. Burst.
Yeah, the 3-round burst. I mean, nothing special there.
Yeah, it's not. It's doable. It's usable. Gene's 2 health. Moving. Yeah, he's cruising but hurt. Now he got a health from that laser, so feel a little safer. You hate to see a player die ever, so that happened to him last time, right?
Yeah.
He is moving.
Gotta also be careful because he almost got sandwiched in between those little ghosts there.
For as fast as he's going, Felix is here too, and Catacombs too. This is quite a race this time. You do that warm up. Just watch that damage though. You only have 4 health to start with, and you could end up dead real fast in this game. 1 floor is all it would take to ruin you. The boss too. I've died to the boss once or twice. He's dangerous if you rush him down. We saw that happen today. Gene's at 1 health. Machine gun. Default gun, right?
Yeah, I don't know if the starter gun is the machine gun or not.
I don't know.
But I would assume so.
I think it is. They're both in exactly the same place. With pretty similar health here.
And they're not getting upgrades. They're blazing. They're not really stopping for much.
Yeah. We're already seeing some real talent in Downwell here. This is exciting. See what kind of plays we're going to see. I am warning everyone who's in this tournament right now. Quarterfinals, you're going to see hard mode show up. So be ready for that if you're getting that far. If you think that's your bag. If you're one of those players who's excited about this tournament, you should get excited about doing hard mode because that's what it's going to be at the end of this. There's a shop to heal on. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Ooh. That's very important.
That skull chased down Felix.
Felix has more HP, but he's still at 3 health total.
Yeah.
Hard mode is interesting we can talk about hard mode a little bit. It's got a long list of changes. It's not just less health or anything boring like that. It's actually every area is a little different. Like I said, this area here that Gene's in, and Felix too, right? Yeah. The water, there's no place to get air just naturally. It flows up out of the water. You have to collect bubbles while you fall. I don't feel like it's that much worse, but it's different. It certainly is different. And Area 1 is definitely harder for sure. It's got more minions in it that can't be jumped on. And that healing through eating the corpses really pays off. That's a perk. I don't remember exactly how many corpses it takes. It's a few, but every little bit, man.
Oh, an apple. Now I need one more charge to get 6 health.
So
10 corpses, 8 corpses. No one knows how many corpses you need to eat to get some health.
it's some number. You hear the guy go when he finally eats some enough corpses and gets it. The turtles drop corpses pretty easily every time. So this is one of the areas where you really benefit from that. I would say more than any other area. Area 3 is when it's corpse eating time. Man, jeez, Genie.
Oh, man.
Getting health back and losing at the same time. Oh, we're all over the place. So, Area 3-3.
Ooh. There's that health back.
These guys are really setting the standard for this thing. Like I said, the first group, they didn't finish. One of the racers did make it to the boss both times. Didn't beat him though. Got stuck there. Did really well up until that point. I don't know that they were going quite this fast though. These guys are cruising and they're still pulling it off. Gene is constantly just a little injured. Never getting that max HP up. Hopefully don't need it. That's the thing about this game. Combos are great and all, but if you can't dodge damage, you're just not going to get your max HP up ever. It's just going to fix what hurt.
Yeah.
Zone 4 for him, and Felix is almost there.
Stops up, buys the whole shop.
Might as well. There's really not anything bad in the shop. It's all energy or health. You might want one or the other. I would usually go for health. Don't really need energy that bad. Usually I'm good. Between the gem powered and other stuff that exists, I usually am okay. Especially late game, because honestly, 15 combos not too hard. 25 is pretty rough, but 15 you should be getting all game long.
Oh, ooh. Had to throw that combo away. Wanted to get that laser.
That's worth it. That's one thing about this too, is if you land in the bubble, you don't lose your combo. So you can shop and still keep it. You just gotta jump when you leave. Like I said, it is possible, and people seem to have done it before, of getting through the whole game without dropping your combo. These two are neck and neck. Genie has, I don't know, 5-second lead? It's extremely slim. Is he gonna get himself a cat? They have that time void thing, which freezes time when you're inside of it, basically, more or less. It's something like that. It appears when you get hit, which is not my favorite thing. It is there, though, as one of the helpful things for getting hit. Taking a ton of damage, Gene.
Oh.
That healing power, though, is paying off big time. Neglected to take that HP, didn't want to lose the laser. I would do the same thing, but I'd feel dangerous right now. Oh, man.
Yeah. Uh-oh, 1 health.
Jeez.
Ooh, this is getting scary.
4-2 is done. No apple. The apple's mutation gives you 4 HP. Felix is there with 7 HP. If Genie goes down, it's over. I think.
Got a shop.
Yeah, that's one.
Can only get 1 HP. Lack of funds. Now, you just need to not take so much damage. Build up that combo. Get a nice little 25. You'll get a nice little heal back.
It's gonna be hard to keep up with Felix. Slowing down, but needs to slow down. Can't survive
Yeah.
like this.
Doesn't have a choice. Not gonna check. Oh, no, just building up the combo. Nice. I like it.
Doesn't want a weapon chain. I understand. Needs that laser. So there's really not anything in the sides that is useful at this point.
Yeah.
Money would be slightly useful, but it's not really stopping for. There's one more store in this.
You always get a guaranteed at the boss. Lost a lot of ground because Felix is at the boss now.
Yeah. I don't think Genie has long to go. Felix is fighting the boss. He's got to play a little catch up here. Felix has a laser as well.
There we go.
Gotta hurry.
I'll just pick something.
Every second matters right now.
That's quick. All right, Felix has already started. And might be getting close to the end of that first phase already.
Yep, one phase behind. That's a 20-second lead at least. You can really destroy this boss, though, if you focus him down. If you go crazy. And the laser's a good way to do it. Like, you can almost instantly get rid of each section of HP.
You clear out a lot of the goons the boss has spawned.
We've already seen the boss die once just last round here, and I think we're going to see it twice now. I think both players are going to do it. Gene has crawled his way to this victory, but it might not be fast enough.
Phase 2 for Gene.
Powerful toes.
Phase 3 on Felix, still a phase ahead. The transitions between phases are pretty long animation. We're on phase 3 for Gene as well. Catching up slightly. The aqua phase has taken Felix a little while.
Yeah.
He's done with it now. It's going to be hard to catch up on Zone 4 is actually the easiest part still. Felix has taken one single hit, doing great on this run. Really, really good run. Hard to beat. I don't know if I could either, that speed that he's performed here.
Oh, he's just gonna eat the hit.
Oh, Genie's on his
wow.
last.
Yep, that's it. Felix destroyed that boss.
Nice work. Genie's in the final area as well. There's a victory air horn. I want to see if Genie does it at least. It's gonna be close.
Oh,
Nice
got
dodge.
pretty close.
Nice dodge. Genie.
Oh my gosh, does it? Scared us a little bit. Scared me anyway.
By about 25-30 seconds, I would say, Felix has won the second point. Genie is surprised to hear that. I think he was... Man, he was having a rough time going down that pit, but that was really good.
Stopping to build up that health is what cost Gene right there.
Had to be
Definitely
done.
had the lead. But one health had to build some health, some safety net back up. But that was enough for Felix to come back and just really trash that boss.
Rodoko, thanks for the sub. Yeah, the game will show us the times, right?
Yep.
I think it will.
Once they skip those credits.
Those are some real fast well-dwellers.
It was good work. I'm glad we saw the boss die. Twice. 3 times, actually. 3 out of 4 times. Genie's run was very intense and scary, and Felix was still faster than all that. And there is some RNG to this. The enemy's placement is random. The weapons you get is random. The store, the perks, probably the biggest thing that changes is that the mutations are random. You might not get the good stuff. what good stuff there is, I would say the biggest one is gym powered. To me, I like that one the best. There are other good ones though. Exploding blocks would be nice in a speed run. Things like that. Yeah, you can skip the credits in this game. It's okay to do that. I just
Oh, we
wanna
need
see
to
the
go.
cats.
Go up, go up. We won't see the time if we don't get the cats.
We're waiting to see the times. Oh, there they go. Genie's mouse cursor there. In case you didn't see it this whole time. Very clearly there now.
Fell for the mouse, came for the kitty.
11.5 in-game minutes. Less than 11 on the left.
Wow, just a second slower from his last run, Felix.
2 really good runs in a row. Is one Felix this, and I'm going to move him on to the next part of this tournament. And we do have a mystery triathlon race again. What do you know? And like I said, if there's any other group that wants to go, call out now. Let's do it. You got about 5 minutes to tell me, because we're doing this thing. Felix is actually going to round 3. He's one of the... There's a couple people who got stuck in round 1. It's a minority. These two are a round 2 group. Yeah, it is the way a tournament seeds when you don't have a perfect number. I'm gonna set up mystery tournament now. Thanks for the song. We're gonna mute and set up mystery triathlon, switching right back over to it. This will be the last round of the day, though. I'm seeing if I can squeeze in a second group, but I don't have anyone currently, so it'll be 1-on-1 at least.
Hot damn.
Hey everybody, welcome to Mystery Triathlon. Here are these games, these great games, these good games. Again, I like to pick a crappy one, a fun one, and one that I think they'll win. I think they'll win Jeopardy Junior, I hope. Jetsons is pretty fun, actually. It's a reskin of a better game, and MK5 Sub-Zero is trash. I'm not even asking them to beat level 1. I'm asking them to beat 3 Kanos that are in level 1, because Kano just shows up a million times. I need to change their names up here. It's EI versus Patty B's. MK5 is basically the Sub-Zero PlayStation game, but worse. If you've ever played Sub-Zero's little shitty adventure, it's that on the Game Boy. That's exactly what it is. Inventory and stuff is in that game. It's awful.
Oh, I cannot wait to see it.
I need Patty to fix the screen, and then we should be good.
The Jet Souls.
Well, I mean, it is an incredibly piece of shit game, Sub-Zero Mythologies, or whatever it's called. And this is worse, for sure. But I'm not asking them to do anything in it. I'm asking them to beat half of level 1. Well, that's
Half.
yeah. Killing 3 Kanos is half of level 1.
Timer slowly creeps in.
I'm just waiting for Patty to fix their screen still. I mean, that's close enough that I'd use it. I'd prefer it be perfect, but you know,
Yeah.
I'll go with the if that's as best as we're gonna get. I'm not gonna hold up forever waiting for that. So this Jetsons game is I have no idea exactly what it's a port of, but it's we're seeing ads because he's restarting the stream. So while that's happening, we'll just enjoy the Jetsons demo. So like I said, I don't know exactly what it's probably a game from something I've never played before. It's just that 3-minute ad. But I have played the Jetsons version. It is, I'm pretty sure it's exactly the same game, just reskinned, you know, like other things, like Doki Doki Panic kind of situation.
Hmm.
So you have a plunger you can use to go along the ceiling and stuff. You have a couple weird guns. It's an okay platformer. It's kind of fun. I'm asking for stage 2.
Doesn't look terrible, that's for sure.
Oh, did Japan reskin this? Well, that's interesting. The other way around. So the Jetsons actually succeeded in making a good game. Now that blows my mind.
Oh,
So far away from reality does that sound that I just assumed it was the other way around.
well, I mean, it usually is. And for a name brand game like the Jets, you wouldn't think that would be the original incarnation of something.
Yeah, the Jetsons. Not a very good cartoon, actually. If you've never seen it before. I don't know if there's any fans of that show, or if there ever was, but I'm sorry.
And
I think-
all the Jetsons fans descended upon Smite's channel.
I think the worst one is when his daughter is at like a rock concert and they're playing what they think future music's gonna be. And it's just like shitty garage band rock and roll with a twist. It's awful. I hate those. So I watched various cartoons, and those ones, the Hanna-Barbera sets of cartoons would almost always be the worst ones on TV. I gotta help Patty fix it. He made it worse.
Oh no.
I don't know if I ever saw the Jetsons movie. I don't think the Flintstones was great either, to be honest with you, but I still think it was a better show. The Flintstones has a Martian that just appears and insults them. It's atrocious.
I don't have a whole lot of knowledge of Hanna-Barbera cartoons.
That's
There
close
we
enough
go.
for me. Patty's got the gist of it. I mean, I can see everything, so. I do have a guide to help set up this, what I'm looking for exactly. The more universal everyone is on the settings, the easier this goes. Let's start. Go. Beat Stage 2 of the Jetsons. Get $2,500 on Easy in Jeopardy Junior, which is supposed to be Children's Edition, right? And then there's Mortal Kombat 5 Sub-Zero. Oh, man. We'll talk about that when we get there, I guess. Start the clock.
And we're off.
I didn't give any directions for this game. They'll figure it out. Let me check on that
How
system
hard could it be?
for Mortal Kombat 5. Let me make sure I'm right on what system it is here. It's the Genesis game. Which shouldn't exist, but does. Junior Jeopardy is the NES game, which I had as a kid and did not have trouble getting $2,000 in either, so. It is going to be old trivia, so it might be wrong now, but you'll just have to put yourself in that 90s mind. Pluto's a planet. Things like that. Just remember what the 90s were. And so here's some neat wall jumping and stuff. Like, this is pretty weird platforming. It's not bad. For a Jetsons game, apparently. This is not too bad at all. It's got like that DuckTales kind of thing to it. You would expect this from like Disney, not Hanna-Barbera. Who made this game? I didn't see.
Yeah, me neither. Maybe they made this.
Your vacuum is your primary everything. Taito's a decent company. They make some good stuff.
Now.
I've just been going down the Imperium into Cuneo library of songs. I think I'll get out of there now and play some F-Zero.
I think Jetsons music is wholly appropriate for Jetsons.
I don't know what Jetsons music sounds like. I don't remember, but I'm sure it's forgettable. I'm sure that is not my stuff. Look at this ceiling thing that you have to do here. You have to hop along the ceiling, releasing your vacuum slightly, but not too much, not too slightly. You get the hang of it eventually, but it's weird.
I think we might have the first roadblock here.
I'll have to figure out something. There are multiple ways to do it, as he's showing off here almost. I would say this is the harder way, but yeah. He's got it. Nice work. Nice skip. Fucking tubes everywhere.
There we go.
I'm looking for 2 stages. I don't feel like this is a hard game, and I think it's actually pretty enjoyable. You might not like this kind of game. If you don't like weird platformers, I had a good time. And I think you will too, but you might not. If you don't like the idea of this vacuum, then you just won't, I guess. But it's not hard. It's confusing, but it's not really hard.
Jetson's mansion. Oh wow. Just fall into a... Oh, this is the boss, okay.
Yeah, that's him. Boss 1.
No, it just looked like the way he was falling, just going straight into a pit.
Yeah.
Like, wow, that's real nasty.
EI has taken the lead. Stage 1 is done.
Stage deuce.
Patty's also at this ape.
Oh. Ran into the wall. Ran into the wall. Could not help but fall.
So here's a Hanna-Barbera gorilla. Let's just compare him to Donkey Kong from Country and see what character looks like and doesn't look like. It's just a good lesson on art and how to make your character look interesting. It's the same naked ape, you know, one has a tie, that's all. I mean, this one is just boring as hell. Doesn't have that pompadour hot haircut or nothing. Patty tied to him. Oh no.
Oh. He got a box chucked at him.
Man, he's having a horrible time dodging that stuff.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's got better moves than Donkey Kong, and he's still way more boring. I'd rather play him than Donkey Kong, but not really, actually. I'd rather just not have any moves and be Donkey Kong than do that and be that ape. That boring-ass looking ape.
Oh, we won't hear from him ever again.
That's right, I hope not.
Oh wow.
Oh man, nice save, nice save. You can do cool stuff like that, and it's neat to be able to pull out of a pit. Here comes these cogs, though. These devil cogs.
This level is just all pit.
Yeah. This is
Where that
definitely
vacuum's coming in.
this is
real
definitely
handy.
the hard part, and it's just the last part that I'm asking for. Fucking Jetson. Get a jetpack. It's the future. This show just kind of annoyed me. He's such a lazy asshole. They were going for the joke of the new generations will get lazier and lazier, like Idiocracy kind of joke, right? They just kept doing it. And he always whines about having to like push a button for like 2 hours or something. That's his job, is to do something like a... I'm thinking of Simpson using the bird watering thing on his keyboard job. That's basically George here. He's that toy. And that is the joke. And he just annoys me to death. I hate him so much. The Belmont Chill.
I was gonna say, this is some chill tune right here.
Spacely is a dick, but if my employee were that lazy and I weren't allowed to fire him for some reason, I probably would be too, honestly. Of course, Spacely is cartoonishly bad. He's just a Robotnik villain, and he's just this goofball. Let's see if Patty can figure out this jump. Man, he's just not getting it. You just gotta get a run and go at it, right? Or you can go along the ceiling.
Well, he was over there. He just kind of like scooted across the ceiling at first, and that worked out pretty well.
I wonder if we'll figure this out. There's multiple solutions here. Did not make the jump. Man.
Oh, wow. All right, here we go. We'll try again. Ceiling scoot up, didn't work.
Ah. Both players having trouble here. Hate to see them wipe out. They might be fast on their way to that, though. Need vacuums up to continue. Ah, Mortal Kombat 5 Sub-Zero, same engine as High Seas Havoc, which is also on the list, right? Man, I didn't really have a problem with High Seas Havoc's sound design. I didn't really care about that. Why can't Patty do this jump? EI has made it like 10 times, right? He just did it again.
Just made it. Uh-oh.
That stupid jump. It's going to be the death. One of the racers here.
Oh, wow. Nice dead end.
Nah. Oh, almost, Patty. You almost figured out the ceiling
Oh.
wall. Look at that jump. Look at him
what
go. Yeah, that's the way. I know you could do that. Yeah, I knew you could. It's good stuff. Oof, a little risky jump there, though. But whatever works. Whatever works.
Oh, wow.
Switching off the gears is a clever play.
Are you kidding? Wow.
What the?
Scaled the screen up
Oh, man.
above the starting zone and it killed him.
Jeez. Freaking Jetsons. Freaking Jetsons.
It's all Jetson's fault.
I think it is.
Again.
I don't know that Patty knows how to run. Yeah, I don't think he does. Oh, crushed. Oh, back to the start, Patty.
This section A is on is pretty brutal. Oh, wow. Jumped right down there.
Oh, jeez. Patty almost flew too far to the sun then. I don't feel like the way here is supposed to be crawling on the ceiling. You can, obviously, but I'm pretty sure you're supposed to run and jump, and I don't think that Patty knows you can run. I think that's his issue for most of this. I mean, you can see EI doing the run over there and making these jumps that I don't know if Patty will be able to do. I think you're at the point where you must understand how to run. God. The boss is not too far off from the cogs here that EI is trying to deal with. Unfortunately, they are there to be dealt with. They are certainly cogs. They are certainly the clock tower of Castlevania, but worse.
He almost made it. That he got to the second jump. The same jump that killed him the first time.
We don't give hints to the players unless they're both having trouble, and I feel bad. Which has happened to go. They both had to be stuck on it, and neither of them are having that much trouble. Patty is making it through with that run, and even if he wasn't, it wouldn't be fair for me to tell him. I give them basic controls sometimes. I didn't feel like that was one I needed to explain. Well, it
Kinda-
wouldn't be fair to give instructions to one that the other one knows about. That's just helping one player out.
Oh, he's running. Patty's
Nice.
running.
Nice work. Discovered it. I mean, you kind of have to, is the thing. You kind of brick-walled here, right? Like, what do you do in the case of this stupid gear crusher thing? They're both on this area. So that's good.
Third death to that jump, I think.
The great equalizer here, this freaking gear jump. If Patty's good at gears, he could see a comeback here after all of that.
Oh, finally made it.
Damn.
Is this the end?
Well, the run in this game is a little weird. It's not... I think it has some build up to it, but even so, the game kind of forces you to try it eventually. Like, doesn't surprise me that they figured it out. Oh, this place. This one jump here is really mean. Then there's an enemy that gets you after. Ugh.
Oh, wow.
There's the boss, though. It's some Jetsons joke nobody cares about. Nobody who plays this game will have seen that. I seriously doubt it. This game is like, I don't know, how 15, 20 years too late for its intended audience? Not a hard boss,
Maybe.
though. And that's it. EI is
Nice.
moving onwards to Jeopardy Jr. It's trivia time. Now we get to pretend we're trivia aces and make fun of him whenever he misses something.
Bonus! Gotta get the first.
I too have watched, like I said, I watched a lot of cartoons. The only thing by Hanna-Barbera that I like at all was probably like Tom and Jerry. They made some like, I think they were partly responsible for like Lucky Luke and stuff, which I didn't really get to see much of. What I have watched was pretty good, but I don't feel like that was all them. If it was certainly a higher quality than I'm used to from them. Let's play this song for Jeopardy. This city is fondly called Beantown. Off to a good start. Yeah, that's Boston. Yeah. Gene stealing
Get out of here. You were already playing.
the Big Apple. Oh no, does he? I not know that one. Oh jeez.
Oh, no.
This might be rough. Well, Patty's at the boss, so not too much time lost. Made those sick jumps, those disgusting, awful jumps faster than EI did. Unfortunately, it took a long time to get there, so that's why he's behind. When I say sick jumps, I'm not talking like skateboard slangers. I'm talking disgusting, makes me sick jumps to look at. Mardi Gras.
And the Saints.
I freaking hate Scooby-Doo. I hate Scooby-Doo so much. I hate every iteration of it. It's still on TV. They still make new Scooby-Doo shows. And they've gone way off the deep end on it. It is so... I hate everything about it. The old ones are unbearable, too. Like, the ones with, like, guest stars. Like, Davy Jones always wants to show up, and what's his name from the... fucking... the sheriff's deputy from that one show. Which, I like that actor, alright. I forget his name. He died not too long ago, a couple years ago. But man, is he annoying on Scooby-Doo. Don Knotts, that's it. The guy Catsworth likes to be. That's the one. There's an episode or two where they have like the All-Stars basketball team and they're all hanging out with him and Batman's there. It's whatever. It's freaking Scooby-Doo. I hate him so much. That's it for Patty. He's moving on to Jeopardy. Meanwhile, EI restarted, it looks like?
Oh, I get you. Guess so. Maybe didn't like the
I
categories.
didn't like those categories.
Sesame Street,
Oh boy.
Star Trek, and Jeopardy Jr. Kids don't know anything about Star Trek. I hate that question.
The Little Big Horn Massacre. Nobody knows the answer? Oh no. George Custer. Was it really looking for George? I would have missed it too. What a bastard. Trebek? Man, these are kids. I don't even know his first name. I guess I do now.
Fudge dropped on the beach. Sandy Candy?
Ah, the Daily Double for Anna, the robots. I wonder how that's gonna go. Give me George Custer, and then over on the right, can I have green for Irish, please? Can we get that St. Patty's Day color? Equal questions here? I mean, that was a $400 question. And people yell at my trivia show for being too easy or hard. Watch an episode of Jeopardy! I mean, this is a junior edition, so it's a little weird, but I mean, at the same time, you see questions like this on the actual show. I got a lot of Jeopardy updates on my phone lately, and they have questions like this all the time. Scrooge.
Scrooge.
McDuke.
McDuck.
Bad luck. What?
What?
You know what?
I don't think you need a McDuck.
Is that Donald? No, that's Donald. That's not Scrooge.
Oh, is it? Oh, it is. No, that is Scrooge.
Hell yeah, it's Donald Duck.
Oh, it is Donald. Oh, well.
That's right. I forget what Scrooge is to them, but Donald is definitely their uncle.
Hmm. Colors created by mixing red, yellow, and black.
Ah, yes, William
Brown.
Penn. Good stuff. Good history lessons. Here. I'm glad this is in here. Because nobody expected trivia to come up again. Next up, Wheel of Fortune. Is that how you spell enterprise?
Yes.
It works. Alright.
Kitchen utensil used in preparing dough for baking. A rolling pin.
I mean, he's played many things, but okay.
Phasers.
Is science officer the best descriptor for Spock? Is that what he's supposed to be exactly? Yeah, it's a. What's Spock's first name, please?
Animal houses an eagle's nest.
Science officer is his official title. All right. I loved him in Mission Impossible. Give me those questions. I love the gibberish. How we doing on money? That's the question. We're 400 on the right.
Not the best.
It will double in the second round, so I don't know why you would restart, right? Because that's where the money is. You can really get bank in that one.
I have watched very little Jeopardy in my life. I don't know how that game works.
Nice. I love how one of the bots on the EIs has like 1,000 smackers already.
What's up with their answers sometimes?
When the AI is supposed to miss it when they're programmed to make a mistake, which they are, they give you the right letters for some and then gibberish for the rest. So you get to see how long the answer is and maybe a little bit of a hint on what letters go where. To try and help the player out, and they're playing on easy, so you'll see that a lot to try and keep you on par.
Nice. Coated rubber banding.
Give me that long ass name.
Well done.
The laziest bee in the hive. D-R-O-N-E.
This archer shot an apple off his son's head.
Man, Patty is really good at Jeopardy Jr. He's doing great. A building to house many dogs. He is Captain Kirk on Star Trek. Didn't they already say... Oh no, he misspelled kennel.
Shatner.
Oh jeez, Patty.
Oh! You needed another in.
Okay, Howard, it's daily time. That's just waste time for you, the player. Just gonna watch. Man, if Patty was there, you think he'd go for the 1100? Because I probably would.
Oh, definitely.
On fruits and nuts for level 1. Give me that stuff. He jumped over the candlestick.
This is the color of Big Bird's feather. Is it purple?
$2,500 is a decent sum of money. It's not an outrageous amount, but you do have to get a decent bit of questions right. Like, when this value doubles, they're still going to have to get the big one 3 times, you know, to get that from 0. So even if they, the fuck? Owl and the Pussycat? What the hell is that? I don't know. Didn't see that one. I don't know what that is.
Well, the eye's getting pretty close to it.
Colors mixed to make green. He's really good at that Sesame Street. Oh no.
Oh, there you go. Not Rubber Dookie. Nice. The eye's got it.
The eye has finished Jeopardy. Patty needs another 1100 actually. That's a decent chunk of change.
Mortal Kombat with a C.
Yeah, great.
I like where this is going already.
They fucked up. It's even right directly underneath the giant MK. They just completely screwed up. Okay, well this is garbage. Have fun. You have a charge bar for your power, so... I love the block that he does, blocking the shins. Mortal Kombat style.
All this hit detection is amazing.
This game is more than fighting. And if that sounds good, you're wrong. You are incorrect. Here comes the game. The actual difficulty. Are you ready? He's gonna die here in 2 seconds. Prepare. The acid's not even the danger here.
Wow.
There's an inventory item.
Well,
that's
big
not
damage
the
to
real
get that.
Kano. It's just some clone of Kano, I guess. I don't know. Well, making it pretty far. Nothing's gonna stop me now. Oh! I'll tell you what. You'd think that that's the kind of trap that wouldn't get you a second time. That I want to be the guy-ass trap that just happened, right? But even knowing about it, it's still pretty damn dangerous.
Oh, this game looked terrible.
So there's a PlayStation official release of this stupid game. It's pretty similar to this. It's It's pretty much the same garbage of the labyrinth stage mixed with fighting dudes. And now he got crushed again. That doesn't surprise me.
He just got pushed into the floor.
2 colors that mix to make purple. Patty's buzzing in for 300. He's getting really close. Maybe he'll be good at Mortal Kombat 5. How about it? I'm looking for them in one run to beat all 3 of the Kanos that exist. That's what I want for progress here. They need to beat 3 unique Kanos.
Well, you've only seen one so far.
Basically, this game gets so shitty in level 1 that I don't even ask them. He just got crushed midair. I don't even ask them to beat the entire stage. I just want them to get part way through it, right before I think it really goes to shit. This is fine, apparently. You know, in my mind, I thought this would be okay. I think Patty's done it. That's it. He's on Mortal Kombat as well.
What to see?
Mortal Kombat 5. Sub-Zero.
Whoa,
This is
nice
moonwalk.
moonwalk in there.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
He still got crushed. I appreciate the valiant attempt.
That's definitely the most dangerous part of this. If he can figure out how to get past the more than one of those that there is, he'll be in good shape. You can give me a clip of this too, and I'll put that on the Twitter eventually. It's just people have trouble with different things, like accidentally loading this game. It's actually a big problem. Man, that inventory item is not worth going for, man.
Does it even do anything for them in this?
It's probably heal. You can open up an inventory screen as if this were like Symphony of the Night or something, right? Like an RPG menu screen exists, and you can eat. Mid-stage, you collect key cards and shit. You open doors. It's like Doom in regards to where you go and how you figure it out. Here comes the Crusher on Patty. Is he gonna beat it on the first try, do you think? Do you think? Oh.
You spoiled it before it happened for me. No, he's trying again. Oh, what? It didn't look like it killed him.
So I was talking in the earlier match about how you can expect games to have some semblance of fairness. He got hit by that still, but he didn't die to it at least. Patty's doing well on the Crushers.
Oof.
Oh, we didn't see the third one. Damn.
Oh, turn around. Oh, man.
Oh.
I love the moonwalk attempt, but he's not turning around fast enough.
Just make a collage of these Crusher traps getting people here.
Patty sees that third one. He's not falling for it.
He's through. We've seen the second Kano. My god, there he is. What a beautiful guy. So exciting to see him. I wonder if they'll figure out how to use the items, or if they don't realize that this game is as stupid as having an items menu and not just healing you, right? Like, just give me the damn HP. That's the thing, it's just completely unnecessary. You can just give me the HP and checkpoint appropriately and all that nonsense, but
Yeah, especially for a game like this.
there's really no reason at all to have key cards and stuff, and they do. They certainly do.
Why? We got special moves coming from EI.
Well, the Sub-Zero Freeze is a really easy one.
Mhm.
That's the third Kano. Whoever kills him first. Patty's found him.
Not letting him out of that corner.
Yeah, Patty might win this by one Kano, one half of a Kano left here. Basically. That kick strategy might win this stupid thing. Oh, missing the uppercut, Kano.
Oh, this is the best strategy.
I think that's it.
Is that it?
I don't know why he's moonwalking. I hope he goes to the next part so you can see why I cut it off there. Yeah. Okay, they have to jump off and land Battletoad style during this fall. Let's see if he does it. Nice.
Oh.
Nice work. Patty beat everything there's this game. Good work. Incredible.
This
Well-
game's.
Well, here's the fourth Kano.
Oh man, he's a different color.
He is.
Yeah, I missed that jump.
Well, Kano number 3, like in Patty's mind, maybe he didn't realize that I considered those two to be unique, even because they're the same color. This is definitely a unique Kano 3, right? He's gonna beat him too, because he's just the same damn boss, right? Same idiot. Thanks for the sub, Edie Joe.
I regret everything
Same.
about this game.
Same, different color Kano, same strats.
Took him 8 minutes to get here. Here's Kano 4 or 5.
Oh my god, will you please end this hell?
This Baraka is who it is and not Kano, I think, in the real game. But I guess they didn't want him. Just Kanos across the board.
Patty is mid-kick life.
Oh, Sub-Zero's down. Never figured out how to heal. Got shoved away. I'm gonna end this now, I think.
They've suffered enough.
Had to beat that third Kano and that fourth and fifth, probably. I don't, who keeps track of these Kanos at that point?
Only the Kano clan.
You want to go down and talk about this game?
Why not? Sure.
Hey, everybody. Nice Kano killing.
What's up?
Hey,
Way to beat those
Hey.
crusher traps in record speed.
yeah, I know my pillows.
Apparently, I don't. That was.
I don't know Junior Jeopardy though.
There was items
that was-
in that stupid game you're playing.
Yeah. Some of those questions were just awful.
Yeah. You get that. A mixed bag.
So what happens when you mix red, yellow, and black? I think it was.
I assume that there's 3 green Kanos, and then Scorpion comes out, I think. You fight him, and then you go to a somehow much worse stage than the one you guys were on. But when you jumped off the roof after killing the third Kano there, you held left, right? Because you would die if you didn't. I'm surprised you both figured that out, because I didn't.
I hit the ground and died, and then had to restart. So
Oh, nice. How did
I
that make
think
it?
I just got lucky.
Yeah.
apparently, well, congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Now you have to get all the way through to the end and do me proud.
I will. I'll do it for you, man. Every bootleg game I come across, I do it for you.
Nice work, though. Patty B's will be moving on. Yeah, thanks for playing.
All right.
Thanks.
Thanks for having me around.
Patty, you'll be playing against Chaos, Defrost, or Shot, whoever wins in round 3.
Sounds good.
Till then,
All right.
that is my last stream for the day. Thanks for commentating with me, Azite, and thanks for playing, everybody.
No problem.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, all.
Let me find you somebody to host. I think Tuesday is doing his Eternal tournament, so I'll host you from one tournament to the other. See you later, folks. Thanks for dropping by. We'll be back tomorrow with 3 more games at least, so see you then.
Take it easy.